So what's the news for this week in Rakhine in terms of armed conflicts?
For armed conflicts,
Yeah.
some young men got arrested, and 30 village administrators resigned today in Rakhine and Rethida townships, and they are still discussing, I think.
Oh yeah.
4 Arakanese facing charge for murder of Army intelligence. It happened past 2-3 months ago, and they are still facing charge. And yesterday they got arrested.
So why the 30 village administrators resigned from their duty? What's the reason?
Because the Arakan Army, the rebels groups, and the Government Army are still fighting. It has been about 2 months. It's going on, the fighting, and then government wants to know the administrator have in touch with the rebels group, whether or not, and then so they are worried, and because it's really dangerous for them, but then they don't want to continue our BBC news sources.
In terms of the refugees, what's going on?
For the refugees, so there are some misinformations about the ground information and the government's information. They are really gaps. According to some organizations, they point out today. So our need assessment is really important to get accurate information. And then I think there will be about 6,000, 7,000. I think the news and the governments and ICRC, international organization, they say about 4,000, 5,000, between 4,000 and 5,000. Actually, the ground levels, the CSO, they point out maybe about 6,000, over 6,000, 7,000. Refugees don't have good shelter, and they're near the monastery. Some don't have a blanket. It is very cold season now.
I also heard that because of hand grenade, a student died and hand grenade bomb.
Yeah.
What about this?
Yeah. I think they saw it on the way, and then they pick up and they play, and it's explored.
So what are international community doing?
International community are concerned and worried because there are people. The IDPs are suffering. They need support, and they want to support, but government's blocking the international organizations. And UN called for rapid access to aid access to Rakhine refugees this week.
On the ground, what's really going on?
People are trying to do the height place to height, and they dig grounds, to height to prevent from bombs or from attacked